Hello, beautiful people. I'm Imelda Bell, and this is Echoes of the Elders. It's a series where we listen to the stories of elders whose hands have built, tended, and sustained our communities for generations to come in their own unique ways. So today we have Mr. Prince, aka my neighborhood grandpa. He is so talented and very dedicated and committed to the work, and I just feel like he is a beautiful, intelligent elder that we get to hear. Everybody knows Mr. Prince and his garden, and I thought, why not start with the most popular elder I know?
Well, I must say Imelda is a very beautiful person, an honest person, a caring person, and the hardest worker I ever seen.
The hardest worker?
The hardest work I ever seen.
Oh my.
She tried to outdo me.
Wow. Not I tried to outdo you. Let them know who you are. Where were you born? Where were you raised? And what was your family like growing up?
Yes, I was born in Guyana, South America, in a village called Victoria Village, named after the Queen Victoria.
Beautiful.
I live with my grandparents. My mother lives in the city and work in the city. I live with my grandparents, work in the farm, planting all the vegetables you could think about. Cassava, plantain, bananas, star apple, all the fruits, coconut, mangoes, everything I plant, and I work very hard, and they teach me everything. Beautiful. About farming and how to take care of plants. And so I work hard and go to school right there until I migrate to the United States in 1968.
Wow.
And I started a garden in 1975 because I see the community was lacked of lots of resources and so on, and things were very expensive. And some people were going to bed hungry and so on. So I decided to clean up a lot, 3 house lots, myself and my father, and started planting lots of vegetables and fruits and so on, so that people could have something.
How was your connection to nature growing up?
It was very close.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the main things you have to do, because you couldn't buy only canned food or so you would buy a soft drink like Coca-Cola or something from the store.
Yeah.
But you have to provide everything. They gave me a cast net, as they call it, to catch fish and so on, you know. So I had fond memories of those things.
And when you were younger and you were farming and helping your grandparents, was that something that you thought you would be doing forever? Or in that moment, was it something that you felt was a chore?
It was a chore at the time.
Yeah.
But when you mature and you see there is need for certain things, especially in your community, you give a helping hand and try to give as much as you can, and this is what I did.
Did you ever imagine starting a garden in Brooklyn when you first got here to the United States? Were you like, oh, that's my vision, or did it just...
No way. I was all about dressing and buying fancy clothes and partying and so on, because this is America.
Yeah.
All the expensive shoes, crocodile, lizard, snake, alligator shoes, and all those nice gabardine pants and nice shorts and sweaters and maxi coat and all that. I used to go in the village. West 4th Street and buy clothes from there all over, Stacey Adams everywhere, and look sharp. Because that was the thing.
Yeah. So what clicks for you with the garden? Like what made you say, oh, this is it, this is what I'm going to be doing?
When I get a piece of land, I say, oh, I got it now. Because you can't plant on water.
What moved you and your father to start a garden in Brooklyn?
The garden was a bunch of garbage and junk piled up to the front and inside. So myself and my father, he gave me a pickaxe and he said, let's clean up these 3 lots and make it into a garden to give back something to the community. And that's what we did. He gave me a pickaxe and I started picking out the rocks. There were lots of rocks, not the soil. So we had to get out the rocks to get to the soil, buy fertilizer and sea moss, peat moss and so on to put in to really make it into a garden. We get donation of wood to build the beds, and we get lawn and garden lime to put all over the place for germs and bacteria. And then Cornell University come and test the soil for lead. Because during that time they used to use lead paint.
Yeah.
And people throw a can of paint anywhere.
Yeah.
So it was clear, no lead poison or nothing because it's for children.
Right.
So we get out all the situation and then we start planting everything you could think about.
What do you think is special about growing your own food in a city like Brooklyn?
Well, I live in Brooklyn and I reside here.
Yeah.
So it's my neighborhood. I live right next door to the gardens. It's easy for me to walk out and just walk in the garden and take care of it and to just share with everyone.
Yeah. Who has been a part of this community garden?
Mostly elders, black people, because we are all black here, and lots of elders, because they say you have to take care of the elders.
Yeah.
And the elders would come and they get a piece of plot here and there and so on, and they plant something so they could share also with their neighbors and the community.
Nice. Was there ever a time when you would do giveaways for because at one point this entire block was primarily black, right?
Black, Brooklyn was black.
Right, Brooklyn was black. Absolutely it was. And at that time, how was it when it came to distributing fresh greens and produce?
It was a lot of happiness to share and to give anyone, not only black, anyone. Because like I say, we do not discriminate. A person passing in a car, he come from Texas or he come from any other part, they would come and say, oh, it's a beautiful garden, and then we share with that person.
Yeah. So you've been in this neighborhood for 50 years, right?
Yeah.
And what has been the feedback? What have people said about this garden, your work, the plants?
Well, they sure appreciate it.
Yeah.
And they always come back, and some people pass away, the elders, some of them pass away. And you move on to the next generation.
Yeah.
And everybody come with a smile, and they're happy when they come to the garden because they know they having a variety of everything in the garden.
Yeah.
A big bag of greens, vegetables, and so on. We used to give Black Association meeting.
Yeah.
And when we go to the house, there's nothing in the fridge but ice water.
Wow.
And when they go to the welfare place on DeKalb Avenue, they tell them, come back next week. But meanwhile, they don't have anything in the fridge. So they come right here.
Yeah.
And I share everything with them.
Wow.
Yes, so because you have little children, they have to eat.
Absolutely. Was there ever a time when there were too many people to where you couldn't provide for each person?
No, there's always something here for someone.
I love that. One thing that has shifted within me has been selfishness. Now I feel as though I am, a giver. I'm much more a giver.
Freely give.
Yeah, and I'm able to understand the abundance, the abundance mindset of the plants and how much they produce. Let's say you grew all of this in the garden, right? And you never gave it away. A lot of it would just rot because it's just too much for one. Yeah, it's too much for one person to enjoy.
Always give, share with someone.
Yeah, so that's been one of my biggest lessons in watching you
learn from that.
It's just to give more, and
freely
to know.
Freely give, freely receive.
Right. It's been 50 years in this garden specifically.
Yes.
What keeps you coming back every single day? 50 years.
Well, the love in my heart and the love for people who have manners and respect for themselves and respect for others. And I feel it's something that I commit myself to do, to share and to make someone laugh and to make someone feel good.
Right.
And to say, well, even if they don't want anything from the garden, at least in my mind, I take the country and bring it in the city.
And I think that has been a dispute of many people in that, you can't live in a city and still enjoy nature and still garden and still, grow your own food. That isn't sustainable. You have to have your own land. And I think this is a testimony of, the opposite, really.
Yes, the opposite. Because lots of people, when they when they approach the garden and they see the garden, they're shocked. They say, "Oh my gosh, it's stunning!"
Yeah.
Because they think they're in the country.
Absolutely.
It has a cow. It has flamingo. It has owl. And different things for little children to see and to say, "Look, Mom, that's a owl. That's a car. That's a flamingo."
Yeah.
Those are the things you have to get, and you can't be selfish.
Right.
You have to think for the little children also.
Absolutely.
The little child say, "Those are figs. Can I have a fig?" I share figs.
Yeah.
I plant peach. I plant share with the people in the community, not only elders, but little children. They're growing up, and they must remember to be thoughtful.
Absolutely. One thing about Mr. Prince, he's always giving to somebody. Always giving, and there's always something in this garden to give in the season, right? If figs aren't ready yet, peaches are ready, you know, there's always something to give. And Mr. Prince is always giving. He's always giving to whoever will take. And I think that's just such a beautiful thing and needed within the society that we live in today, that can feel so individualistic, right? Where people are just worried about themselves and not their neighbors or, you know, anybody around them. So it's just a really beautiful example to see within the community. And I also feel like it keeps Mr. Prince young too. Tell them how old you are, Mr. Prince.
81 years old.
81. And every day he is in this garden, tending to it, tending to the plants, plowing, watering, weeding. He is unstoppable at 81, and I think it just speaks to his mission and the legacy, really. What do you hope this garden will mean for kids to come after you?
I hope the garden would remain a garden forever.
Absolutely.
So that people would have a place, not only the corner store or the park, something that they will learn what they eat, and everything is expensive in the supermarket now, and they will learn to grow their own and to remember that this is what we have to do for ourselves.
Absolutely.
And the young children would see and do the same thing and pass it on to the next generation.
Absolutely.
And the next generation.
Do you think there's a possibility of this space not being a garden?
It could be a possibility because, you know, people are building houses to the sky. And that's all some people think about making money.
Right.
But that's not, you have to live. I remember one time there was a blackout and nobody could get electricity. The food and the supermarket closed, all the stores closed. You couldn't get nothing. You couldn't get water and everything. And the garden was here. And I planted a lot of corn, collard greens and everything. And this is where the people was coming to get a package of something to cook.
What are some of your favorite memories within this garden over the years? It's been 50 years. So some of your favorite memories?
Meeting people, nice people, honest people. Even some bad people, you know, they approach me in a different way. And they want to be good, but you know, and they say, they would come up and say, "What's up, old G?" They call me old time gangster. I was never a gangster.
Okay.
They say, "What's up, old G? Can I have some figs?" I say, "Yes, man, come in." And I share with everybody.
Right. Would you say this is this is a part of your legacy?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And it's something for me to sit back and you know, and go back to my experience and my legacy and the things that I do. I feel good about sharing with the people and make the people happy.
What's the biggest change you've seen in the garden or the neighborhood since you started the garden?
The biggest change is one of the biggest changes the gentrification, and before that is the crack cocaine, that epidemic.
Wow.
It killed a lot of people. A lot of people died.
Yeah.
And now the gentrification, and that is the change. Because you know we have to care. It's not about selfishness or greed or what I have. And we don't own anything. We do not own anything.
Right. Can you speak more on the gentrification? What has been like the drastic change for you? Because you've been here for 50 years, right? So what has that process looked like? The displacement of families as well, and where have people migrated to? To
New Jersey and Georgia and different places, mostly New Jersey, Delaware and so on. It's all about the money and so on, because the house rent is way sky high now than it used to be. It used to be a reasonable amount for an apartment. Now it's gone triple. It used to be a loving, kind community since 1968, and then the drug epidemic was a devastating thing.
And how was the drug epidemic? What did you witness with your own eyes?
Lots of killing. Lots of killing. You find dead bodies every day. You used to find a dead body in the house lots all over the place.
Wow.
And people shooting up each other in the street. Yes. Lots of killing.
You're 81 years old. You've had this garden for 50 years. Would you say this has been tied to your purpose?
Yes, it's been tied to my purpose in life because I came from a farm, big, lots of plants, lots of land. And right now I still have lots of land in Guyana.
Right.
But it's my purpose to just do the right thing in the sight of God. Because if God bless us with all of this land, all He asks of you is to keep it clean and take care of the earth. And in the sight of God, that's what I do.
How has your approach to gardening changed over the years?
It has not really changed. It just it's something in me because that's all we did in South America.
Right.
And I continue to learn more about plants and to improve myself. You're never too old to learn something. And that's what I enjoy doing. And, and to look into and to look at different plants and so on. And some of it is what you teach me that I did not know too. Because you never know everything. Because even the plants that we walk on, it's a medicine.
Absolutely.
We all learn from each other. I'm not too old to learn.
I've learned a lot from you.
A little child and another person. So I always respect that.
Nice, I love that. Have you had a favorite plant that you've grown throughout the years as well?
A favorite plant? The peach tree that I had in the back there.
Oh, the one that fell?
Yeah.
Oh no!
The best peach I ever had in the whole lifetime.
Wow.
It's the peach tree. But they're gonna come back.
They were big ones, you said, big, right? They were massive.
Nice pigs. And I climbed the tree. And when I went up in the tree, I started shaking the tree and coming down like rain.
Wow,
and
the peaches.
The peaches.
Wow.
And they enjoyed the little time that I shared with them. It was so many fun.
Amazing.
To give and to see how they were so excitement, It's a lot of joy to give.
Amazing.
And to see people eat.
What would you say to people who feel lost now in this moment? I mean, there's so much happening in the world. There's chaos, there's disaster. It can really be depressing,
Depressing, yes.
The more you look at what's happening in the world, all over the world specifically.
It's a ball of confusion.
And when we get into politics and all of these other things, like it just leaves people distraught and hopeless.
I just feel that there should be a big change all over this planet Earth. Because we are not in control. We are out of control. And things should be normal and everybody should live like you live in a village where everyone take care of each other. It's a selfish atmosphere now. That people just have to grab for them, selfish. It should not be like that. We didn't come here to stay. And everything belongs to God. We're just passing through. And the time that you are passing through, now is your time you're passing through. You should do the right thing in the sight of God.
What if people don't know what that is? what is right in the sight of God.
Not all of us know, because we listen to too much stupid things.
Yeah.
People say stupid things and people do stupid things and get away from those things and occupy the right thing.
Right.
And people are lost with all the false messages that is out there.
Right.
So they have to get away from that and go to the basic means of survival, which is land, and discipline yourself.
Yeah.
Because if God bless us with all of this, all he asks of us is to take care of it.
Right.
That's what he put Adam in the garden for. He said, Adam, you go, I'll give you the Garden of Eden, and you go there, you keep it clean, take care of the animals, the birds, the bees, and everything.
Yeah.
Look how much blessings. Something could grow anywhere, any place you pass. You see some grass or something growing, it's not by magic.
Yeah.
We are blessed to have this time and place on this planet to do the right thing in the sight of God and not man.
What about for people who are maybe in their 20s and they want to, get into gardening, but they know nothing about the land? Where would you tell them to start?
They have to start somewhere and get to a community garden, read a book about plants, get a farmer's guide, like an almanac, and start looking into that, and it has all the basics and the seeds and whatever. If you don't have a seed, you don't have a tree.
Yeah.
You see, you have to have seed and you have to save seeds, and then you first have to read about gardening, and you have to go like Brooklyn Botanic Garden. You could go there, volunteer 1 day a week or whatever, and you learn about the plants. And this is what people should encourage their children to do. Yeah. Learn. You are what you eat. You have to eat to live. Yeah. And they caught up in the DoorDash business, which is no good. Yeah. You have to do things for yourself, or learn to do things. Right. Or work on a farm for a few, 2 months a year. Right. Or when you go to school, and you have to have discipline and respect. Right. You have the basic means of survival is you have to plant or to learn to put a plant in a pot, and that's my plant I'm going to take care of. From there you move to the next stage. Yeah, I love that. So this is 50 years in the making, right? Yeah. And sometimes people look at this and they'll think, oh, this took 2 seconds, So I really want you to speak about the journey of 50 years of planting, of tending to the soil, of really being in tune with the trees, with the planets, with the moon. Yes. Yes, please speak on that. Well, it's a lot of work. And to every plant, there are thousands of plants in here. Yeah. And every plant needs care. Right. And you have to attend to every plant. It takes stamina. You have to pace yourself and to know every plant what it needs. Right. If a pamper needs changing, or to feed with some milk or some water or some honey, you have to take care of every plant. Right. And that's when a person dedicate themselves. That's caring. Yeah. You see, you have to know every plant. Right. If they're not feeling good, you see something wrong, you help the plant, or you have to know them good. And a plant has a belly just like you, a stomach, and the plant has a back. You have to learn all those different things. Plant have toes, which is the root, and the plant has a face just like you. Right. And the plant has to face. If you're going to put a plant in the ground, you make a spot to put the plant. The plant face it has to face the east, so it rise with the sun. Right. You don't put a plant just put it in a hole like that, because it has a belly like you. Yeah. It has toes, which is the root, and then it has a face, and it could move. They talk in their own language. Right. You see? Yeah. So you have to put the plant. They rise with the sun. You also. When you rise in the morning, you have to rise with the sun. Yeah. You have to face the sun. Right. Has this journey ever been hard for you throughout these 50 years when you just wanted to give up? Every year is a hard year.
Not every year.
Every year, because it's not easy work.
Yeah.
But you see what happens? You have to put your love into it. You understand? You have to have stamina.
Right.
And you have to pace yourself. And you get accustomed to it for all these years.
Right.
Your body is just like a machine doing this thing.
Yeah.
You see, it's hard work.
Yeah.
But you know, you don't back down from nothing.
Right.
You keep on going. That's your mind. I'm going to fight this thing every year or every day.
Right.
I'm going to tend to this plant. Even if I'm feeling thirsty, I have to give that plant some water before I go and take a drink of water.
Oh my. Oh, I hear you. Wow. Yeah. So is that the message you would give to other people who are chasing their own dreams?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. You take, first you have to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Take good care of yourself. And then you could take care of somebody else or something else.
Yeah. What do you hope people will remember about you and this garden?
I hope you remember the kindness and the love that I share with everyone, and they would pass it on to their generation to come.
Yeah.
And they remember that, you know, you don't have everything for yourself. You have to share, just like how I share in the garden.
Right. So you're 81 years old now. That's a lot of life, a lot of wisdom, a lot of living, you know. Yes. What is something you would tell your younger self in this moment?
My younger self? My younger self?
After all of this experience of life.
What I would tell? I wish I could continue. God give me more life, so I could do more of it. This is why I try to take, I'm not perfect, but I try to take good care of myself so that I could continue to do what I'm doing.
Absolutely. So this is what you want to do for the rest of your life?
The rest of my life.
Yeah.
Even if I go someplace and live, I'm going to do the same thing.
You're going to grow and give.
Grow and give.
Yeah. And that's one thing I love about Mr. Prince. He literally loves to grow and then give it all away. That is his favorite thing. And I think that's why I'm so inspired and wanted to share this story.
Thank you for sharing this garden with me.
Yes, thank you for sharing with me.
Yes, I appreciate you a lot.
Oh, I appreciate you too.
Thank you, and may God bless and keep you safe always.
Oh, thank you. You too, Mr. Prince. Yes.